Painting entrepreneurs, home service professionals, and alike. Guys, my mountain broke for my camera. So that's unfortunate, but we are persevering through because even in the face of adversity, we still got to go. We still got to get our shit done. But anyway, we got a new one on the way, but I still got to make videos and connect with you guys because I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot to share, got a lot of game to give and value to give. We're going to have a good one in this video. We're going to be making some callbacks on some sales from the past week, and I'm going to show you kind of my thought process, how I go about that. We're also going to visit a job, and I'm just going to share some game. I feel like we are past that, rush of the new year. We're entering the third week of the year, and I don't want you to fall off, but I also don't want you to get away from the basics and try to swing for the fences and miss completely. So we're gonna cover a lot in this video, but make sure you guys like, subscribe, so we know that we can give you value and we can know to make more videos like this. So looking forward. All right, estimate checklist. So we got waterproof shoes because usually in the mornings the grass has a bunch of dew on it out here in Florida because of the humidity. Jacket. It is a little cold, but we got our wheel. That's how we measure the property. Gotta be exact with our measurements. We got our sales packet, which we make for our clients, and I have one myself, of course. So if you're interested in that, hit me up on the socials. And then we got our door hangers, because if we see a house that needs it or a neighbor, we're gonna leave them one of these. Okay, so basically says we painted your neighbor's house and give them 10% off. And we got a nice one. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get to the basics. We got to understand that we're not going to conquer the world in a few weeks, even a month, right? We have to learn simple, disciplined habits. And this is really as simple as waking up early, right? Like, I know this, wake up early, but I promise you, if you wake up early and then hit the gym or do something productive to start your day, it is going to trigger just like a ripple effect of what's next. I'm ready. I already accomplished so much by X, time. By 9 a.m., I'm already making progress in the day. It is just going to allow you to ride that momentum for the rest of the day, and you're going to feel like the shit. So trust me on that. Start with your calendar. Put 7:45, right? 6:45, whatever you want to wake up and go to the gym. Put that in your calendar and just do it. Get up and do it, right? So simple things, okay? Number 2, another fitness one. Get a regimen for your training, okay? So this is simple as, hey, I'm going to strength train 4 times a week, right? And then 1 cardio, or 3 times a week, whatever your schedule permits, because actually not what your schedule permits, whatever you can make work, because at the end of the day, your health is your priority. So I don't care that you have to go and paint on a job every single day this week. You got to make time for your health, to eat healthy, and actually hit the gym. So that's like a non-negotiable. That has to be in there. And then at night, I want you to start planning for the next day and the upcoming week. So every Sunday, you should treat it as a planning day. Of course, spend time with your family, go to church, whatever you got to do. But at night, I want you to sit in your bed, and I just ordered a notebook actually, so I can even get better with this. Something that I can do that's a planner and take advantage of it. And I want to just look at what my day looks like tomorrow. What's my to-do list? I have my calendar, yes, of where I need to be, but what other tasks do I want to do in order to contribute to my success, my wins, my goals, right? So that's going to be follow-up calls. That's going to be doing your workout. That's going to be reaching out on social media to people. And I'm about to hit somebody. But you get the idea, guys. You have to figure out what your to-do list is to make progress, right? Tax season's coming up. Probably got some taxes you got to take care of, right? Or it's already here. Get those things that are in your brain that you constantly are like, shit, I got to do that. Shit, I got to do that. Put it on paper. Put it in your notes on your phone. I don't love that personally. I've done that for a while. I get too distracted, so I ordered the planner. But write it down. It's going to give you, again, basically a roadmap onto the things I need to do to be successful. Okay. Next, we got to figure out, how do I contribute to income generating activities? How do I do things that are actually worth my time? And I'm not talking about twiddling with your social media profile, or going and editing your logo, or going and even painting on a job. We're talking tasks that are going to push sales for you. That's going to be meeting up with local relationships, right? Realtors, property managers, general contractors, going ahead and doing your callbacks, going ahead and following up proposals, doing email blasts to try and get leads to push your goals in your business, right? If you don't understand or know what income generating activities are, I want you to just run this simple prompt through ChatGPT. I own a painting business. I'm looking to hit an X goal, plan out how I get there, and what are some income generating activities I can do to try and achieve that goal. I promise you, if you take that list and just do it every single day, you will crush 2026. So this is what I mean by getting back to the basics. Doing the shit that is prioritization. Doing the shit that's actually going to help you achieve what you want to do. Because if you're bullshitting and you're not sure what to do and you're always playing from behind, you're never going to get ahead and you're never going to hit your goals. So these are just some of the things that not only I do, but I teach my guys to do, and it makes the world of difference. It's super simple. It's not like I reinvented the wheel, but it is what's going to allow them to actually have success in business. And here's the cool thing too, guys. When you start operating in this way and you start to be ultra productive and not just a time waster, you start to look at your team like, what are they doing that's not ultra productive? And you start to be able to talk to them in ways that you say, look, I know I'm accountable with my time and intentional and doing the things that have real impact in this business. Are you guys doing the same? Right? That's your painters, your admin, your production manager, your sales rep. Really look at the lens of, are they being efficient and intentional with their time? When you get on board with that mindset, changes the game. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I just replaced my admin because I didn't feel like she was bringing what I needed to have in my business in order to hit these goals in 2026. So we made the change and things have been going good ever since. So challenge yourself on what changes you need to make in your business in order to get where you need to go. All right, guys, just arrived at this job site, and it's actually a pretty particular job. This is actually a historic home. There's certain ways we kind of got to operate on this guy, and we are reglazing the windows. So it's a super old school thing to do, but I used to not do it myself, but I oversaw projects where it was done with like former companies. So I felt comfortable bidding it, and I was like, this is kind of where I need to be around. And my guys, I can teach them pretty much. They're really good. It's going to take about 7 days, probably the entire process, but we'll go check up and make sure we're all on the same page. Super interesting. So as you can see right here, 1927 historic area and house, and we can't even touch this floor at the bottom because it has the original coating on it. So just like we have to be very careful on this job. So the guys are pressure washing it, getting it ready day one, and it's one of those jobs that I just have to make sure that it goes well because it's particular. All right, guys, so we are going to do some callbacks. We have some proposals from last week that we got to get followed up on. When you leave a sales appointment, you need to figure out exactly when you're reaching back out. So a lot of them line up for today and tomorrow. I'm just going to get ahead of the game. All right, so first off, we got Mario. He has an exterior that's $97.50, and he's like, I'm getting a few quotes. We talked about objections and whatnot, and I kind of just like got back with him, and he said, hey, just send me your best price. You know that's not happening, right? Like, we are going to come to an agreement that makes sense for both of us. I'm not just going to send out any random price. So we're going to call him and see what happens. Let's go, baby. Got to create some scarcity out here. You ain't just getting my best price. You're going to get the company you want to work with because that's what's worth working with us. Anyway, let's see here. Our last talk track, we talked quickly. He basically said that he was getting other quotes and he wanted me to send his best price. And I said, look, I think it's best that you figure out you definitely want to work with us. And then if you know, hey, I want to work with you, then we can work on the numbers. But like, get your other quotes and we'll come back and see. So that was last Thursday. So I'm going to give him a call. Hey, Mario, this is Aiden with Smith & Co. Painting. Just reaching out, seeing if you got those quotes so we can discuss if it makes sense to move forward. Whenever you get a chance, give us a call. Talk to you soon. Notice what I said there. If it makes sense to move forward, right? I'm not saying I'm like ready. I'm saying let's figure something out and try and work this out. So I'm going to text him. Hey, Mario, exclamation point. Give me a call when you can. That's it. Short and sweet. All right, let's move on. Who else we got next? I think there's a exterior Ethan. He wanted to go over it with his wife, and they should have had ample time to talk about it. He was not giving me that deal there, and his 48-hour discount is coming to an end. We got to call him up. Mr. Ethan, let's go, baby. Hey, Ethan, this is Aiden with Smith & Co. Painting. We met the other day for an exterior painting quote, and just seeing if you guys had a chance to look it over and if it made sense to move forward. So whenever you get a chance, give us a call, and we'll talk to you soon. There he is. Mr. Mario's calling back. Here we go. Hey, Mario.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
We're looking at other quotes and whatnot. Just wanted to see what your feedback was, if you got them already.
I'm waiting on a couple more quotes.
Okay, sounds good, my man. Just know, if you want to go with the right company, local, it's going to actually take every step to make sure you're satisfied. You let me know. We're ready to go.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
All right, so the admin clocked out, and might have to up her hours because there's a lot of leads coming in. And I just had an incoming call. I'll show you how I pre-qualify leads. Here we go. Hey, this is Aiden with Smith & Co. Painting. We just missed your call.
Yes, hey, thanks so much for calling me back. I'm just calling to see if I can get an estimate on painting a home I just purchased.
Of course. Congrats on the purchase. Where are you located?
Oviedo.
Oviedo, perfect. And then what is your name?
My name is Mohammed.
Mohammed, great. My name's Aiden. And then what's the address of this property?
The address is...
And are you looking to get interior or exterior painting done?
Both.
Okay. And then could you give me just a little bit of details about the painting? Or is it just simple, hey, we want to repaint it?
No, I mean, so the exterior, there's got a few cracks here and there.
Sure.
The probably need to be fixed and then painted over. And then interior, we're completely changing the color. Right now it's dark green and dark brown.
Nice.
And I don't even know why they thought that was a good idea.
That's so funny.
Freshly painted too, so looking to get that into alabaster white, and then probably also going to do the ceilings while we're here.
Okay.
So this I don't have to do them again later.
And then as far as, is it going to be your property or an investment?
My property.
Perfect. Just to let you know, we do like interior feature walls. So think like shiplap, designer, like board and batten, wainscotings. You don't have to, throw anything right now, but maybe just something to think about. Maybe the wife who's been looking at Pinterest or something. We can do that as well.
She has been actually.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'll show you what we want to do.
Yeah, shoot me a text.
That'd be great.
Because we bring it to life. We do it all the time. And I could send you some examples, maybe some inspiration.
That'd be great. And then also, I'm doing the flooring. Currently, there is carpet throughout, except for the living area. It's tile.
Okay.
So I want to kind of figure out what's good. And the baseboards are going to have to come off. I'm replacing the baseboards because that wood flooring is going to go under the baseboards. I don't want any to quarter around. So
sure.
I need to figure out how you want me to do timing-wise from painting because that's going to generate quite a bit of dust.
Yes. Okay. So what I would recommend is we come in after the painting. The floor, sorry. Because we can cover the floors, but we'd rather not come back and do all the touch-ups because if they mess up the walls and whatnot, there's times where we've painted the walls twice, right? And I don't want to have to charge you twice.
That's fair. Now, would you guys be able to do it after they remove everything? Just because I don't, just the floor I'm putting down is quite light colored, so if it would show anything. I was thinking to remove all the floors and then once have you guys paint and then put down the new hardwood.
Yeah, we can do that as well. 100%. As long as you're okay with like, hey, we'll leave them touch up paint and maybe if anything goes wrong, they can take care of it.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Okay, perfect.
And then maybe I'll have the baseboards to paint before they're installed on the side of the house, if you will, or something like that.
Yeah, totally fine. And we can get all these details ironed out. And then you said Mohammed. How do you spell that?
Mohamad.
Okay, and last name?
Z.
Best email? And then this is the number I got for you. Okay, and then as far as us coming out, do any days work best for you?
Wednesday in the morning, if you have something like 10 o'clock, that would work.
We are pretty jam-packed this week. Can't lie to you. Either I would have to come out, and I know it's short notice, but like today, which I could do, or it would have to be next Monday, Tuesday.
I can be home at like 5:45 today. I just have an appointment from 4 to about 5:15, and then I can head there. Might be kind of late.
Yeah. We can do 6.
If that works for you, I don't know.
Yeah, let's do 6 today. That's way we don't have to wait an entire week. And I'll send you a confirmation, and I will be there.
All right, that sounds good. We'll do 6 o'clock, and then I'll show you what ideas she has for the wall too, so we can see if we can do that.
Perfect. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Bye. Boom. Strong set. I got the idea of what they were looking to do. They have motivation. And I said, hey, here are a few things we do a little differently that you could actually, start to think about. So now we're higher in value. So when I come in and say, hey, we can do these cool things for you, they're like, oh shit, we want to use this guy because he can do all of it, right? Are they going to get other quotes? Probably not, because most painters can't do the stuff we do. So differentiating factors right there, baby. Good set, good appointment, interior and exterior. Let's go. So guys, obviously you just saw me set that appointment. Gonna go later and hopefully close on the spot. We will see, but excited about that opportunity. And I want you guys to just get back to the basics, right? Do your follow-ups. Go make your proposals. Making a proposal right now, right? Like putting the numbers together and sending out another one. I want to do things that are going to help me achieve my goals, not waste time. So be intentional with your time, with your energy, and you will see the results. See you on the next one.